Cool. What's up, unknown? How are you? This is like freezing. Doing well, not playing my diamond save in over a year, attempting to jump back into it. Well, that theme right there should have just motivated you to. Yeah, get back on the grind, man. The grind never stops. You see on this right game right here, I got 132 hours played. And that's just hunting. I haven't played much of Pearl, but I'm putting in mad hours in this diamond. I love it. Makes it to where I'm actually visually seeing that I've been doing something. You know, putting in work. Yeah. It's kept me busy. I love Gen 4. You think you've been playing 35 hours, done the main storyline, now you're just collecting Pokemon and evolve. Oh, okay, so you're just catching. Okay, are you just going to complete the decks? Is that the goal, or just catching your favorites? One sec. Things are going crazy. Just gotta get everything up and running again. Okay. Alright. Okay. Should be good. Yeah, just coming in contact with some rather inconvenient technical difficulties, but I'm good now. I'm good. Yeah, you want to do as much as possible before you play Pearl. Gotcha. I understand. Yeah, just figure out all the version exclusives and make sure you catch those. Yeah, version exclusives are always cool. Which made me think, should I play Diamond first? Or should I play Pearl, which I'm more familiar with? But I should just play Diamond. I'm pretty sure I can probably spot out the version exclusives. It'll just come back to mind since I played Pearl like most of my childhood life. Yeah, I should know relatively quick what are version exclusives. And then go from there, because I want to complete my decks. I've never completed my decks in any game before, so I just want to at least do that in these games, just to get some more replayability out of these wonderful games. In addition to shiny hunting. It's much easier to click run away on this game. Since I've been doing it for almost 3 months than the other game. Can every Pokemon on Diamond Pearl come in shiny form? Yes. The ones that, any Pokemon that's obtainable in the wild can be shiny. Yes. Shiny locking didn't start until Gen 5. Technically for the mainline games. So, yeah, any Pokemon in Diamond and Pearl can be shiny. As long as you hunt them, yes. Nothing is shiny locked in these games. That's the beauty. And if something were to be shiny locked, I'd definitely let you know. And if I was hunting it, then that would mean that I found a way to unlock the shiny lock. Which I'm going to be doing for Gen 5 and 6 when I get to those games. I'm actually going to hack into it a little bit, but only just to unlock the shiny lock. That's all. And then I'm just going to play it like normal. Got at least a couple shinies, which is going to be a challenge. Oh, you got to have at least some? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Just hope they're not hard ones to get. Hopefully not. Excuse me. Yeah, doing this is definitely a new pace for me. I just gotta get used to it. Dude, Shinx having Intimidate doesn't help either. Just finished watching Squirtle Squad? How come there's 2 screens? Which one are you? I'm both. I'm playing on 2 games, yeah. I mean, people that do this, do what I do, or if you watch another Shiny Hunter, they have way more screens than this, so this is nothing. But yeah, I'm playing on 2 games. And why there's 2 streams? Why there's 2 screens is because I kind of want to challenge myself. It's not too crazy. I mean, pretty much whatever shines first. Yeah. Yeah, really, yep. How many shinies do you think you'll get today? None. At the very, not even least. At the maximum, 1. But those chances are very, very low. These odds are 1 out of 8,192 each time a Pokemon's generated and I see it. Like, yeah, these shiny hunting these can take a while, especially at 1 game. Now, if I was playing on 4 different games, then maybe. But just 1 game, possibilities every single day are very, very slim. Plus with the odds, yeah, we should already know what's going on. Every time I stream or turn on the game to shiny hunt is a grind session, basically. And hoping that I get lucky. That's it. But work's definitely going to be need to put in. Yeah, kinda. I mean, yeah, with 1 out of 8,000 chance of finding a shiny, yes. Yeah, definitely not easy. Very difficult. But it's all luck-based. Tyranitar's your favorite Pokemon? It's a good Pokemon. But yeah, it is super hard to get a single shiny. But you'll get a shiny at some point. The more time you put into actually hunting, yes. But it will take a while, depending. The game may generate it for you faster than other times, I guess. But yeah, you'll find one if you put in the work. If you at least put in 2 hours a day of dedication to hunting something for, I'd say, like 2 months, I'm pretty sure you'll find something. I know 2 months seems crazy, but yeah. You gotta be consistent with these. You can't be, like, on and off. Unless you're, like, in a drought. And you've done a lot of encounters. And I mean a lot. And I'm pretty strict on what I count as a lot. What I count as a lot of resets are, like, actually, like, 12,000. Like, not even 1,000. 1,000 is nothing. I mean, I know you can't probably get to 1,000 in a day. But 1,000 resets or 1,000 encounters is nothing. I mean, unless you're talking about a roamer, of course. But regular encounters, 1,000's nothing, 2,000's nothing, 3,000's nothing, 4,000's nothing to me, 5,000's nothing to me. Yeah, you may actually find it. You may actually find it before odds, but yeah, unless you're going that long, then I understand on and off period, or I understand a break. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, shiny hunting is for some people, I guess, and not for some people. But you have to show a lot of dedication if you want a shiny. I mean, I've gotten over 50 shinies in the past 3 years, so... all with the same 1 out of 8,192 odds, so... yeah, it's definitely possible. but you have to put in the work. You can't just be doing like 20 encounters and then just call it for the day. Like, nah. Like, at least do 100 to 200 a day, if it's possible. That's what I say. But there are exceptions, like roamers, because you can't do even close to 50 per day and not take up most of your day. So, with some hunts, it's different. But with regular hunts like these, yeah, you should be hitting about 200 to 300 encounters per day. And I say per day. You can, like, take breaks and stuff. Like, you can even do it every other day, but you can't just drop it for weeks, come back to it and be like, oh, still no shiny. Like, I understand people don't want to, you know, they have stuff to do, or they get very impatient or disengaged really quick. But yeah, if you want a shiny, you're definitely gonna have to put in that time, and you have to be consistent. That's the key to getting a shiny, is consistency. If you're not consistent, you'll, even if the odds are 8192, if you're consistent, you'll find a shiny. If not, you won't. But that's why people hunt in the easier games. You know, they do like little sandwich methods now, or they play in games that have only 4,096 chance of finding a shiny, which is, you know, a lot better than 8192, but still a little bit of work. But of course, compared to 8192, easier or more common to find a shiny. But yeah, that's why these odds are crazy. Yeah, these older games, you're pretty crazy when it comes to the odds of finding a shiny. So that's it. I love games where you have to grind. Might jump on soon or leave till tomorrow. I'll evolve first and then catch and then shiny, hunt for a shiny. Okay, that sounds good. Where are you gonna hunt? You want either Magikarp or Larvitar or Dratini? What game are you playing? You said Diamond? Yeah, I think you said Diamond. I don't know if I go for the Magikarp. Doing these old rod hunts. I mean, if you have a good rod, you can do it. But yeah, I don't recommend doing this with the old rod. I'm just doing this because I can withstand the pain, pretty much. But yeah, I definitely recommend a good rod if you're going for Magikarp. Way more consistent and successful than an old rod. I don't know if you can find... No, I don't think you can find Magikarps just fishing, but if you... surfing. But if you can surf for a Magikarp, I just do it like that. Don't even do the rod. Just surf for it. And make sure you have a Pokemon with Illuminate that pretty much increases the encounter rate. So you don't have to keep going back and forth for an encounter. You want to get encounters as fast as you can. And since you're that far into the game, you can easily get a Pokemon with the Illuminate ability and just keep encountering Pokemon and get many per hour. Assuming you'll do an hour of hunting or two. And hunting alongside other people that stream hunts are helpful. Just so that you're not alone, obviously. That's what I used to do when I didn't stream. Or before I even started Shiny Hunt streaming, I would just watch other people's Shiny Hunt streaming, and then I would just join along. Really helps. I don't know the encounter rates of Larvitar or Dratini, but you said Magikarp, and that's a very high possibility and high encounter rate and high percent chance to see, so I would just say Magikarp, but, you know, you hunt whatever you want. Basically. I just don't want a shiny Bidoof, but I just gotta roll the die on it. You know, I can't really prevent Pokemon from not appearing since it's in the game, but or in the area, but that's just what comes with shiny hunting. If you want something specific, you're just gonna have to keep working until you get it. That's why it's really hard doing low percent or trying to get low percent Pokemon in the wild shiny, because shinies are random, and it may, and half the time it'll, like, something common will shine, not something rare, so it makes it harder. What game will have a shiny first? What shinies am I after now? Basically just Magikarp. And on the other game, either a Starly or a Shinx. I'll take either or. But if I find a shiny Bidoof, I'm just going to have to keep going and then just hope for a shiny Starly or Shinx, basically. Yeah, whatever I don't get or don't want, whatever Pokemon that shines, because any of them can shine, because, you know, you can't specifically get the Pokemon you want shiny unless the shiny frame or whatever generates the shiny lands on the Pokemon that you want. Since you can't control that, the Pokemon that do shine that you don't want shiny are called phases. So I may phase for this hunt, because I do see quite a lot of Bidoofs, but yeah, if I get a Bidoof shiny, I just say, hey, that's cool, and keep going. And hopefully I get a shiny Starly or Shinx next time. In the next phase. But yeah, just either Magikarp, Starly, or Shinx. Really. Yeah, I finally got the Chimchar. Yeah, that was 3 days ago. I think. Either 2 or 3 days ago. But yeah, I am multi-streaming, so rest assured, I am talking to probably someone on the other side if you don't see them in the chat. Took a sweet time, yeah, good 14,038 times, yeah. Almost 10 months. Okay. The next one will be faster? You mean starter or hunt? Yeah, well, I don't know about faster, but I think it'll be uncommon for me to hit 14k again or past it for a while. Hopefully. In the next hunt, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it'll... I don't know if it'll... I don't think it'll get close to 14,000. It may, I have no idea. My idea of fast is less than 5,000. That's basically what I see as fast. But, I don't know, we'll see. This Magikarp may... this Magikarp may hit that. Who knows? That'd be funny. But, granted, it's faster to encounter. But, still. Having to throw out the rod every single time isn't really necessarily too much faster. Especially when you get no bites. I'm still trying to get used to this because, you know, obviously I don't have a controller mod, so I'm trying to get my other hand familiar with how to navigate. But should be faster to encounter these now. So that helps a lot. This one is Rivalry. No Intimidate, surprisingly. I feel like all Shinx should have had is Rivalry, and it should have got Intimidate when it evolved. That text is so long. Well, it's not that long, but... yeah, when it has Rivalry, it's faster to just run away from. That's why I just wish it would have just all had Rivalry. But I don't know, having Intimidate on Shinx is pretty good, especially for the first gym. Excuse me. Haven't gotten a lot of sleep lately. I don't think I will either. Diamond and Pearl is very, it's not very, but it's slower than Platinum. So, encounters are, you know, longer than others. Especially if they have an ability like this. Yeah, you definitely notice the difference when you play Platinum. Even the battle scenes are quicker. It just feels like Diamond and Pearl is lagging. But it is what it is. Still love these games. What's up, Luca? Not much, just shiny hunting. What are you up to? Chilling, got to 1,000. Just now, 1,000 for the Starly / Shinx, whichever one shows up first. What I'm gonna do is just basically shiny hunt one and then just go for the other later. Not too much later, of course, but Just need one, you know, obviously. I got a gym battle to fight, so... At least have 2 shinies. In the meantime. Oh, no. The shiny charm doesn't exist in these games. And these are 8192 odds. Yeah, the shiny charm does not exist in Gen 4. That's Gen 5 and onward. So Black White 2 and onward has a shiny charm. But not in these. Not in Gen 4 and a lower, of course. So these are all full odds. Oh yeah, of course, unless you use Poke Radar. I forgot, yeah. Poke Radar is like the only method that's not full odds that you can do. But yeah, you don't have the charm in this game. But no, these are full odds. I'm always full odds. I'm never influencing the odds on any game. You know, I always do the base odds. So if I'm in a 4096 game, I do 4096. If I'm in 8192, obviously I do 8192. Plus, I don't even know how to use the radar efficiently. I never did. I tried when I was younger. Like when the games first came out, I did not understand the Poke Radar, and I still don't. But, no, I'm just gonna hunt them, the old-fashioned way. Is Masuda... No. Masuda method also is not full odds. Because it influences the odds. I think it's like, what? 1 out of 116 or something like that? Or 1 out of 200 or 500? Something like that. Is Masuda method. But, yeah, that's another method that influences the odds as well, yes. But if I were to do an egg hunt, I wouldn't even do Masuda. I would just do it full odds. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, I want the most natural, I guess, that I can get, and that's the only way. I just would feel weird if I wasn't doing it like that. You know what I mean? If I was doing it that way, I just wouldn't feel right. You know what I mean? It's just my personal preference is just to do it with the base odds. Oh, yes, we are definitely over odds for Magikarp, yeah. We hit odds for Magikarp 2 days ago. I really haven't hunted since I found my shiny Chimchar. I was hunting for shiny Chimchar in Platinum, and it took me 14,038 soft resets to get in about 10 months. And I found it 2 days ago, or 3. But yes, we are over odds for the Magikarp. So, sadly, you know what I mean? It may go further, too. I just hope we don't go double over odds, because that'd be pain. But it could happen, you know. These odds are no joke. So, I pretty much have to... I just have to hope and pray for good luck. Basically. Something is it's something about getting to 17, going to the furthest tile or whatever. Wait, what? 17, the furthest tile? I don't think I'm following. Oh, the Poke Radar. Oh yeah. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure if I could study on it, I would learn. Because I was very impatient when I was younger. I'm pretty sure I could study up on it and pretty much perfect it now. But yeah, the Poke Radar is interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting way to shiny hunt. I forgot they introduced that in this generation. I totally forgot. But yes, that is definitely one way to find shinies easier. But you just can't break the chain. If you break the chain, it's I think you have to start from square one. But I've seen some people get a shiny in a radar of 1. Like, they'll turn on the radar and then they'll see the shiny patch right there. It can happen, but it's, you know, of course not common. But I've seen it happen before. Some people just are very, very lucky. And that's the cool thing about it, too, you know. People's luck variations. They could be very, very lucky, and to the point where it's like, wow, that's incredible. So yeah, stuff like that is cool. You're from 04 and grew up playing Platinum and just recently got around to it again, except Pokemon Go, and there you're stacked. Yeah, no, I believe it. Pokemon Go is very popular. But no, I feel you. Damn, you said 04, man. That was like the peak of my Pokemon life, basically. I'm talking about, I was in Nintendo Wi-Fi every single day after school. Talking to friends, battling constantly, like, every hour. Like, that was peak Pokemon for me. Yeah, the internet connections really revolutionized it too, so, you know, everyone was playing. Everyone was obsessed. It was a good generation. Very interactive. And Global Trade Station? Yeah, there was always something to do. And shiny hunting. Yep, there's a lot to do. Yeah, I shiny hunted Giratina in these games way, way back. Before all the cameras and streaming. So, yeah, I was doing it all. I was shiny hunting, I was trading, I was battling, going online, going to tournaments. Yeah. It was a good time. That's why, you know, I honestly have an affection for these games, still play them to this day. These games will never get old to me. Remember your brother's friend knew how to hack, so he would give you, like, Shiny Dog Trio and Palkia Diablo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of hacks going on in these generations, too. Yeah. Game Sharks and action replays and stuff. Oh, yeah, of course. That was very popular. Especially seeing them in GTS, for sure. Like, they'll make an offer for a level 100 Magikarp, or like a level 1 Tyranitar or something ridiculous like that. So, yeah, it was an interesting time. That's what I'm talking about when I mentioned Pokemon games. Now, not that new open world stuff. Oh yeah, no, I'm not a fan of it either. Yeah. I don't know if you want to consider Pokemon Coliseum and XD as open world, but those are like the only ones that I give an exception to. The only ones. Like, the composition for those games were, like, fine wine. Never played it, actually. Man. I don't know if, I don't know how... Not just you, but... Like, even if you don't play the newer open world stuff, you may get brain rot from it. Or you may have a bias towards a lot of things that look similar. And, you know, it's not your problem. You know, of course, I mean, it's not your fault, I mean. But, yeah, if you could look past all that, Pokemon Coliseum and XD are wonderful games. Like, the composition for those games were great, you know? Even, you know, for its time, of course, you know. The graphics were easy on the eye. The music was incredible. It had a decent... If you want to talk about story, you know, it was a decent story. You had a lot to do. And everything was smooth as well, you know. Not really many of the characters were bland. They all meant something, you know what I mean? The battles were great. The progression. Yeah, everything about it. Everything about those two. It's just that Coliseum was more challenging. Because the goal of Coliseum and XD was to incentivize basically playing with your Pokemon that you caught from the base game and then putting them in 3D. But the difficulty curve, Coliseum was way harder. Or more challenging, for sure. So, it's pretty much pick your poison, really. But they're both good. Yeah, I think it's mostly the music. What's up, Trench? Oh, you lost your DS a long time ago? Got the reclaim? Nice. Congrats, Trench. Did you do the soft reset thing? But no, Coliseum and XD weren't for the DS. They were, that was a Game Boy Advance era. So, you know, Game Boy Advance, SP, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire, Red, Leaf, Green, basically. The one with the DS's was Pokemon Battle Revolution for the Wii. Is where it was compatible. You did it? You actually did? Nice. You do it like every time now if you don't forget? Yeah, never forget. It's very important. For me, what decides what game I'm playing in mainly the story? Okay. But yeah, if you make a decent income, you can pretty much buy a DS if you want. I don't think DSs are that expensive. Well, not crazy expensive. I have like 5. I have 5 of them. Yeah, the ones with the big cartridges or however they're spelled. Yeah, that's GBA. Game Boy Advance. Yeah, the ones with big cartridges basically just the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy Advance SP. I mean, the DS also has an extra GBA cartridge, but, you know, it's not a Game Boy Advance. It's a Nintendo DS. But, yeah, I love the DS. DSs are the best of both worlds, basically. That's why I love the DS Lite. It's my favorite. I have 2 of them. 2 DS Lites. Never getting rid of them. It's my favorite handheld. You know, and these DSs here, these are the original DS Fats. These are like the first ones that came out on the market, but they have capture cards built in them. And this is what I'm pretty much playing off of. It hooks up to my computer, if you were wondering, because I know you probably don't know much about that. But yeah, these DSs have cap cards built in them. And then they plug into my PC, and I install a software that pretty much brings up the picture, and I put it in OBS and all that stuff, and, you know, all that. So it's a lot, but it works. These kids are so loud outside, I'm pretty sure you can hear them. I do get a very decent income because you work night shifts and your girlfriend has an old DS, but the game prices are staggering. Oh, yeah. Well, if you're talking about Pokemon games, yeah, kind of. Definitely understand. But, you know, you can get a decent one. Worth your money. Wasn't GBA pre-Nintendo Pokemon collabed? Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Wait. Before they collabed? I don't know. I don't understand. GBA, Game Boy, like, I don't know. I don't know what you mean by when they collabed, Nintendo and Pokemon. Is there a collaboration I didn't know about? Yeah, I don't know. GB had Pokemon art. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, yeah. It definitely did. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon started on the Game Boy. Yep, Pokemon Red and shit. Yep, Game Boy Color. And if you had a Game Boy Pocket, you could also play on the Game Boy Pocket, I think. Game Boy Pocket was like a hybrid, but just black and white. Yeah, Crystal. Wasn't the Pokemon games for Game Boy before they went over to... No, they were always Nintendo. Pokemon's still Nintendo even to this day. They've always been Pokemon since its, like, birth. Yeah, no. Pokemon never switched IPs. Yeah, Pokemon never switched IPs. Yeah, Nintendo made the Game Boy. Yep, most definitely. Nintendo's janitor invented the Game Boy. Yeah, basically. But that was like back in that's back when Nintendo was peak. That was back in peak Nintendo. Pulling up Nintendo lore on you. Yeah. Well, there's really not much to it, but yeah, just Nintendo's very money hungry and greedy now. But back then they were peak. You know, they were very passionate people. People with a dream that they made realized, and then after that dream, it just all fell apart. According to people like me, but some people still love Nintendo, but that's up to them. That's up to them. But I just got older. Not in the sense of, you know, not in the sense of like, oh yeah, well, I got older, so, you know, I'm falling out of video games. No, that's not the point. If I fell out of video games, I just wouldn't play them at all. And I'd still be on Gen 1 or something like that, but I'm not. So, yeah, it just depends, you know. I have my, my way of seeing deception, so yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. You gotta put the respect on the Game Boy. Oh, no, I always do. Yeah, like the earlier things that Nintendo made, I always put respect on. Like I said, I love the Game Boy Advance SP. That's my favorite. Or one of my favorites. I think my favorite is the Nintendo DS Lite. But next to that is definitely the Game Boy Advance SP. Like one of the best ones to ever be made. Yeah. But I like the Game Boy too. Game Boy is the foundation. Was kind of the foundation. So yeah. That was pre-me time? Yeah, that was before you were alive, huh? So you just thought the Game Boy was its own thing? That's interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, it's been out for a while. Well, I could probably understand if you were born in 04, so yeah, I can kind of, you know, I can see a little bit, yeah. It's just that we're old. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it made, well, in the name, yes. They stopped the Game Boy logo because they stopped making Game Boys, or stopped calling it Game Boy, and just went to Nintendo. So in that way, yes. Yeah. In that way, Game Boys are dead. But, yeah. If that's what you meant the whole time, now I can see. But yes. Game Boys are was Nintendo's IP. Well, it still is, obviously, but, you know, Game Boy Game Boy in the name is dead. But basically, we are playing modern Game Boys. Like, these are the new Game Boys, but the name Game Boy is gone. Yeah, the last Game Boy officially named Game Boy was the Game Boy Advance SP. That was the last one. Damn, you never seen a Game Boy? Just go to a retro game store. Or you can just look it up. Nintendo device that always have been Game Boy and never referred to as a Nintendo device, so you weren't quite clear. Yeah, that's... Okay, yeah, now that makes more sense. Yes. It was, I guess it was how you explained it. That's why I was a little confused. But, yeah, now we're all on the same page. Yeah, no, Game Boys were great. The only downside of it was the lighting. That's it. But other than that, Game Boys were amazing, especially for our time. There was a lot of games made. Oh, you don't have it here? Oh, shoot. Damn, that sucks. Well, I would say buy one off eBay. There's always one on eBay. Just buy one. Or, like, well, you said you want to see one, so. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. But I got it. Good thing that I haven't missed a reel today. That'd be devastating if I did. But now I can pay attention way more to when I get a reel or not. So. Should be on track to getting a shiny, possibly. Because if I miss a reel, I basically miss an encounter and I don't know if it was shiny or not. And I could have been, so I tried my hardest not to miss a reel. So I have to pay a decent amount of attention during the hunt. Yeah, GameStops don't even sell Game Boy games anymore. Or even Nintendo games, I don't think. They just sell modern stuff now. It used to be... GameStop used to be retro, but it's not anymore. Because everything is like how to make money fast and how to keep our stocks up. So, we don't have time to waste on old stuff, I guess, when it comes to them. Okay, GameStop a few years ago, but not anymore. Damn. You have to pay a lot on shopping if you were on eBay? You just manage it. Well, that'd be kind of hard to do if you want to... If a lot of things are interesting to you, yeah, it'd be kind of hard. But... yeah, I understand. But yeah, no, I would encourage you to get at least a Game Boy device just to have it in your hand, see what it feels like. But it's up to you. You're from Denmark? Oh, okay. Nice. So we have fees for shipping outside from, Scandinavia. That's 45% of whatever they determine the oh, God, okay. I understand. Damn, I'm extra yellow, just like the background. That's what I love about these games, is that they follow, like, the actual time in real life. That's why I love Diamond and Pearl. Such good games. I'll always love that aspect of it, even though, obviously, it's in modern games, but in these games, it just hits different for me. Because I grew up with it. And it'll always be a part of me. These games will be a part of me until I die, honestly. Because, you know, if I'm already in my 30s now, and I'm still playing them, yeah. No, I know people that are 40 that still play these older games with Pokemon. And not just Gen 1. So, yeah, no, these Pokemons will always age like wine. Like a fine wine. But yeah, I love it. Free healthcare doesn't sound so good when you lay out all the stuff you have to pay to get. Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. For sure. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. Definitely see where you're coming from with that. Because in theory, it sounds great, but yeah. What do you have to do to get it? Yeah. There's always a caveat. Always a caveat. I would love seeing 80-year-old you shiny hunting. Maybe. Maybe. I just don't see my interest in this, like, ever leaving me. I may take long breaks, but... yeah, I don't know. Maybe. If I even make it that far. It depends on if they make games that are interesting to me. And if they don't, I guess I'll be stuck playing these, which is fine. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where my gaming journey is going to take me. But doing this is, I'd say, a pretty decent use of my time. They take half of what you get from pay. Whenever we use our money on anything, the prices is ridiculous because they take 50% to. I mean, I have to work 1 hour in night shift to get 400 grams of ground beef. Jeez, that is crazy. I'll hope for you the best. Yeah, times are tough. Yeah, I don't exactly have a really good job, but yeah, it is what it is. Have to work, unfortunately. I mean, I understand, and I appreciate getting up and actually working for myself, but yeah. I just need the energy, you know what I mean? If I had the energy, I think I'd feel a lot better, no matter what I'm doing. But, yeah, it's just a journey. Journey through life. But, you know, I say I'm pretty stable. Mentally, too. Oh, also, if it turns nighttime in this game, I have to switch to roamers because I don't want to potentially find a shiny Kricketot. And Kricketot spawn at night. So there's different encounter rates depending on the day or the time in the day. So at night is the worst time to be shiny hunting these, so when it turns to nighttime, I'm just gonna have to switch up the hunt. Which I intend to do anyway, so it's okay. But yeah, this is the perfect time to hunt these. But it is getting close to that time. I'm doing good right now because you work 10 to 12 hours every night to hopefully get retired early. Because right now, you can first retire at age 86 and they keep bumping it up. Jeez. Dude, you have to do a platinum DTQ now. Tangela was your last DTQ? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, you're gonna start at platinum? Oh yeah, I remember something about a lake that would dry out in some game at night. Oh, I don't know about that. I'd have to look up that up. I have to look that up. And one that had weird encounters with high-level mat. Oh yeah, me and Lucky Sparkles, a regular in here, we were talking about that and how to even encounter that. So yeah, yep, that part is true. I don't know about the other one, the drying out. But yeah, the high-level Magikarp does exist. I think you can run into a level 100 Magikarp. And it depends on an out-of-body... not out-of-body. An out-of-battle ability does for it. Because an out-of-battle ability can influence the Magikarp's level, too. And it's at a specific spot as well. Might be your memory playing games, but it was something with dancing Pokemon and stuff. Yeah, you may be right. I'm just probably not remembering. Maybe. Yeah, you can drop a clip. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can drop any kind of clip here without even asking me. I don't care. If it's a clip, I don't care. Ever. So, if you have a clip that you want to just share, just drop it. You don't need my permission. Plus, you've been in here, like, a lot, so I know you. Yeah, let me check that out. Phase 5. Nice. 4,334. Nice. That looks cool, man. The green. Yeah, congrats, man. You're talking about a lake that would dry. The only part that I remember a lake drying out is in the main story. When Team Galactic blew up Lake Verity or something. I forget which lake it was. It was one of those. But that's the only time I remember the lake drying out. But other than that, no. However, the graphics in that game is unbearable. Yeah, because you didn't start off with Gen 1, so I understand. I understand wholeheartedly why you would think that. But to us, it feels like home, basically. Because I can play Gen 2 and feel very comfortable. But, yeah, to others, yeah, it may feel like, I don't want to, because it's, like, too pixely, too plain, basically, but yeah, nah. You just had to be there, basically. But I understand. Yeah, memories. You gotta remember where you cut. Yeah, exactly. I'm from the era where Pokemon was born, basically, in game. So, yeah, I respect most Pokemon generations that are older. Yeah, Pokemon was basically my life as a child, so yeah. What you're doing right now feel like home to you? Oh, really? Oh, damn. I mean, at least that's good. Finna start up a Japanese Plat DTQ soon? For sure. Yeah, Platinum's fast as hell, man, especially in Japanese. Yeah, you'll be getting some good encounters. Yeah, you'll be getting the fastest encounters ever. Think a female Combi? Yeah, go for it. I honestly may do that. I believe in my luck, so I may do it. I don't know. A little too good graphics in whatever you're playing. I'd want a little less pixels, but that 4x4 pixels ain't me. No, oh no, I feel it. Gotta get that Gibble right, or what you think. Yeah, get Gibble. Yeah, get Gibble. Spiritomb. Spiritomb. Nah, Spiritomb. Can't wait to hunt that, man. Honestly. Yeah, get that Spiritomb, man. That's a beautiful shiny. And it's just pure ghost. But yeah, definitely the Gibble too. Especially when you're playing Plat, yes. You know what's the earliest games introducing shiny legendaries? Gen 2. Well, basically 1. You can still get shinies in Gen 1, it's just, obviously they don't show the color, but the process of shinies are the same as in Gen 2. If you have a set amount of, not amount, but if you have set DVs is what they call them, but they're like special stats, or your stats have to be in some way special, and then you trade them over. You trade them up. Thank you for the follow, by the way. You trade them up to Gen 2, and then they'll be shiny from Gen 1, and there's like a calculator to figure that stuff out too. It's a whole process, but technically Gen 2, to answer your question. Shinies came in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, or Generation 2. So, yeah, Generation 2 is when they first introduced shiny Pokemon. But yeah, SP Steel, thank you for the follow. So they don't show colors. It's based off DVs. In Gen 1, yes. But obviously in Gen 2, you'll see the shines. You'll see the color change, obviously, all that. But, yeah, you can technically hunt for shinies in Gen 1, obviously, because it's like I said, it's the same method. Yeah, it's just a different way of explaining to, you know, for you to grasp the concept of, wait, how is there shinies in Gen 1 when I don't see a different color and I don't see sparkles? Well, maybe the process is the same, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So, yeah, when you trade them up from Gen 1 to Gen 2 with the correct amount of stats, it'll change color when you trade it over to Gen 2. Basically a shiny. And that's what it is. Yeah. Damn, 35% side up, though? That's kind of sick. Plat has good early mons. Yeah, no, Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl are great when it comes to the variety of mons to see. For sure. Recently got shiny Johto dogs from mystery gifts on DS. Oh, okay. For sure. Yeah, you said on DS? What game? Because you said on the DS. Wasn't Pokemon calling them something else at the beginning? Because I heard that shiny Pokemon was a fan-made name they took. I think so. I think they called it colored Pokemon. And you know why they didn't stick with that. So, yes, you are right. Because because Japanese, they don't care. They really don't care. But, yeah, that was a different time. Never played it. Never played what? Oh, and you never played Platinum? How'd you never play Platinum? He said glistening Pokemon. That's actually a cool name. I actually wish they would have went with that. That sounds cool. Glistening Pokemon. Got the dogs on Gen 4 Diamond. They're still accessible. You said through an event? Oh, you said through Mystery Gift. Huh, okay. I'm gonna have to look into that. I think I remember something like that. I didn't get many events ever back then when Diamond and Pearl were fresh. Gen 4 only played Soul Silver. Okay. Well, at least you played Soul Silver. I mean, good game. Well, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Good games. I have every single Gen 4 title, and I feel good. I have Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Soul Silver, and Heart Gold. So I'm chilling. And every single Gen 3 game. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green. So yeah. Need to get a Japanese plat? Yeah, I mean, they should be cheap. Yeah, $30 is nothing, bro. I could pretty much buy a Japanese Platinum right now and still have so much to work with. Holy shit! Strizzy, thank you for the party. 18? Strizzy, my boy. We all know Strizzy, or we're gonna know. You know what I mean? Not we're gonna know, because we already know who he is, but you're gonna know who Strizzy is. Thank you. Appreciate that. How was the stream? I was lurking. You were doing more fossils. Any luck? Let me give you a shout out, man. If you guys aren't shouting out Strizzy, you should shout him out too. But follow him. Follow him. Please. For me. Strizzy's a wonderful person, man. Very, very devoted and hard-working shiny hunter. And I mean that literally. What's up, man? What's up? What's up, Xander? Strizzy big time now? Oh, yeah, no. Strizzy's been big time, man. Yes, sir. I respawned into the Pokeworld when Legends Arceus last game I played was Gen 3 before that. Oh, wow. No, yeah, I love Gen 3, man. No luck today, but I've been really lucky last little while, so you can't complain. I mean, that's good, and I can't either. You know, I found a shiny not too long ago. Finally. But yeah, no, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that a lot. Always appreciated. And it's good that you had a good stream. But yep, you guys that don't know me, I'm the Black Scarecrow. I do full odds. I love Gen 3 and 4. What we're doing now is basically a SBQ. Pretty much going for either Starly or Shinx, whatever I hit first. And trying to just go at this Magikarp. Basically. So, yeah, we're just fishing. You know, we're pretty much chilling, you know, we're doing encounters, we're doing the easy stuff. But I did make it a, I guess you can call it a necessity that when the time changes to night, I'm not going to hunt these because I don't want to phase for a Kricketot or a Bidoof, so. But the Kricketot spawn, it makes it more difficult for me. So I'll just switch over hunts when that time comes, which is probably in like another 30 minutes. But yeah, for sure, bro. Got to pass the love around, of course. Kricketot shiny is so fire, though. Is it? I vaguely remember Kricketot shiny, but the thing is, will I use it? That's why. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh yeah, orange. Yeah. That's not bad. But do I want to phase for it though? You know what I mean? Or a Bidoof, you know what I mean? I mean, I know Bidoof shiny's not that bad, but kind of just want to get my mind and move on, you know? But yeah. Bidoof would be a good shot. Yeah, that's what I said last stream. That's why I said I probably wouldn't be too mad if I phased for a Bidoof. But, yeah, whatever shows up, basically. But I've seen less Shinx at night and more Kricketots and Bidoofs. So, yeah. Yeah, for me, it's just basically, you know, get either one of these and move on. Because, I really just want to get to the legendaries in this game. You know, I really am, like, very hungry to hunt the legendaries in these games. But yeah, I don't doubt that they're not, you know, I don't doubt they're not good shinies. But coming off a 14k Chimchar, I kind of want to move on a little bit. Oh, look at a Golden Beaver. So, you know what, Strizzy? I may be more inclined to do that when I play Platinum. So, when I play Platinum, I probably wouldn't be opposed to hunting at night. Kind of like how you did. But, you know, in Diamond and Pearl, I just want to kind of run through it. I did throw Kricketot in the must-hunt category. Oh, did you? You wanted to hunt it? He said, oh, look, a golden beaver. Is it? I don't think it's golden, right? It's just like a light brown, right? It's actually not a bad-looking shiny. Badoof. Oh, yeah, Strizzy got the Tangela. I mean, Strizzy got the Tangela. No, Trench got the Tangela, Strizzy. Yeah, it was lit. Yeah, I love Tangela shiny. I like that green, that lime green. Finally found Munchlax in your honey tree. Time to hunt. All right, let's get to it. Jizzy. He got Jizzy and Strizzy. But yes, I am multi-streaming for anyone that may get a little confused. I'm also streaming on YouTube, so the chats aren't connected. I'm just letting you guys know I multi-stream. I'm talking to a lot of people from both chats. Yeah. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Oh, shoot. But yeah, Strizzy, what you got going on for the rest of the night, man? Yeah, with you doing those fossils, I definitely get to do fossils in these games. So definitely we'll go do a fossil hunt in both of these games at some point. But I am nowhere close to getting a fossil to even revive it and shiny hunt it, sadly. But we'll get to that point someday. Honestly, kind of just want to binge watch some movies. Alright, for sure. Gotcha. Yeah, I feel it. Been itching to do some roamers, so we'll be doing some roamers soon. Completed the gameplay in 2025, so it's weird that this game seems new to you and has been around. Hey, man. That's the beauty of Pokemon. That is the beauty of Pokemon, man. I would say. Feel like you missed a huge world. Oh, yeah, no. It was pretty decent. You know what I mean? That's why I still play it to this day, and a lot of other people do. That's why they make mods out of these games and stuff, you know? They don't make mods out of the new ones, because, you know, they know the potential with the old ones, of course. So. Yeah, if that doesn't tell you something, then, you know. It's got to tell you something. But, so, I feel you. But yeah, big chillin'. But yeah, these hunts definitely feel faster now. I mean, the pace feels better. So I don't have to go through, like, all the text in the world to get an encounter. So, this feels nice. What a time it was. This got Darkrai because of fandom craze. Who said I can't get him? Yeah. Darkrai is a good legendary. Very popular. Yeah, I'm definitely going to shiny hunt that. I think it's level 70, though, so I'm going to have to grind a little bit. It's 40 on Diamond. Should be a bit easy. Oh, it's 40? Really? Hold on. Oh, shoot. Oops. Oh, it is level 40. What the hell? Oh, it's 50 in Platinum. Okay. I see. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, hold on. 1 second. Oh, wait. Yeah. So my boss gave me some good news. I don't have to go in crazy early tomorrow. So I will be streaming longer. I'm glad I checked my phone. Okay, cool. But yeah, you're right. Level 40 Darkrai. So I'm glad about that. So yeah, maybe I will hunt it earlier. So, and I'm glad you told me that. I mean, honestly, that's the best news I think I'm going to have all month, honestly, Strizzy. You know what I mean? Yeah, a schedule change that good? Bro, I actually like that a lot. Like, W Manager for that one. Now I could be at ease, man, because I've just been getting, like, horrible sleep. But, yeah, I should be. I'm good. I'm good now. Honestly, she always had me at that schedule, but it is what it is. It's life. But he threw me a bone. I'm taking it, man. I'm slobbing all over it. Pause. Yeah, W Manager. I unironically want to try and do the Void Glitch. Oh, you're going to do the Void Glitch? I'm just going to do the DNS thing. He said no Diddy. Yeah, basically, yep. Most definitely no Diddy. Absolutely not. There's Jizzy. Jizzy said, yeah, nah, YouTube ain't it. What up, man? You did the DNS trick for the gifts? Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the only way, really. Also, I'm going to do Arceus. Now, I know Arceus for a fact is level 80. So, I'm going to have to do extensive grinding to shiny hunt that. Because level 80 is no joke. So, that may be around some of the last thing. Or the last hunt that I do. Not last, but you know what I mean. Bruh. But yeah, I can't wait to hunt those, man. That's kind of why I need to get luckier in these games so I can get one step closer, you know, to doing them, you know. I don't want to rush it, but at the same time, I just want to do the hunt. Very bad. Arceus came out as a gift at level 100. Any reason why I can't... Wait, hold on. Arceus came out as gift at level 100. I remember that. Any reason why I got the... Oh, damn, I'm reading things I'm not even seeing. Any reason why I got no Hall of Origins event? I heard about that. I have no idea. I have to look up on... I have to look that up. You're gonna miss seeing that briefcase? Not me. Not me. I'm free, man. Well, I don't know if I may do it in BDSP as well, so it may not be the end of the briefcase, but for now, yes. It was a limited time event? Oh, okay. What's up, Lucky? 5680. I gotta head to bed. Good luck on the hunting. Thank you, Lucky. Appreciate you. Have a good night, man. I know I will. But yeah, I'll talk to you later, man. Appreciate you. Nothing new on your hunts recently? Gotcha. Yep, just keep me updated. I know you're still working on the Azurill in Breloom, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Gonna lurk and figure out what dinner is gonna be. Alright, for sure. Shrizzy, thank you for the raid again, man. Appreciate that a lot. Get you something to eat, man. Oh man, I heard you can catch a ton of them in the event. Really? Wait, ton of what? Ton of Arceus? Will do. See ya. See you later. Guys, I saw a Selby event cartridge for $400. Is that a deal? For what game? Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. I didn't even expect that that shiny basically post on Twitter to blow up like it did. People really love shiny starters, it looks like. Because that's like literally the most likes I've gotten in a while for a shiny post. So it was pretty big. So that makes me feel pretty good. No, it's a scam. I don't know what game. Oh, it's a scam? Oh, people are scamming out here? Oh, no. Arceus event can allow access to tons of Arceus, so I've heard. But if it's no longer possible, then darn... Oh, yeah, I mean, that's news to me. I don't know anything about that. The black-eyed P. Thank you for the follow. I thought it said my name for a second. Got me scared. I'm like, oh no, did someone take my name? Yeah, people be trolling like that. But thank you for the follow. The black scared crow. Yeah, basically. That's my alt. That's my alt, man. It's my alt ego. Well, let me sit up, man. I'm looking like really, really like slouchy. Oh yeah, I get my new chair on Tuesday, so I can finally ditch this POS chair. This chair is so horrible. I don't know how I sat in this for so long. But it'll soon be over. I'll have proper posture. I won't be slouching anymore. It's gonna be great. I hope the chair is, you know, because I didn't check, but I really do hope the chair is fairly taller than this one. That would definitely help. I need my legs off the ground as much as possible. Pokebake starts at Gen 5. Are you right? I think? Yeah, because I don't... Yeah, there definitely wasn't a Pokebank in Gen 4. It may have been Gen 5? I don't know. It may have been Gen 5 or 6. I have no idea. But it sounds like... I don't know. It sounds like Generation 6 to me. Because I think I remember downloading Pokebank when I was playing Pokemon Y. So I think it is Gen 6. Is when they introduced... Yeah, it was. It was Generation 6. From what I remember. Because I remember installing Pokebank back when I played Pokemon Y. So... It may extend to Gen 5, but it came out around Gen 6. Well, I will say this. I really do hope I am luckier than how I've been recently. That'd be nice. I'm looking to go all the way Legend ZA with your Gen 3s. Would I need Black 2, White 2 then? I believe so, yes. I think so. I don't think I'm the right person to ask because I'm not really knowledgeable in that as much. I don't really play the modern Pokemon games, so I think my knowledge of all of that stuff is very limited. Excuse me. You had to ask as much as you could. No, I respect it. I appreciate you asking questions. But, you know, I'm not going to lie to you, you know, of course. You're right where I am in the generations. Oh, are you? Okay, for sure. Rare to see someone still playing this one. Glad I found you. I'm glad you found this place. I am too. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm always playing these. I do Gen 3 as well. You're about to see something really crazy in like a couple minutes because I'm going to be doing roamers here pretty soon. I've been itching to do some roaming. But I do roaming in Gen 3 currently because that's where I'm at in these games, and roamers are interesting. So I do want to complete the line. I love Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, so I have to have them shiny by any means. I know I could do the Southern Island Lotties, but I choose not to. I'm just going to do the roaming ones. Because roaming is pretty special to me. Well, roam hunting is special to me. even though it can be very tedious at times. Rarest shiny legendary you have now? Rarest? I mean, all legendaries are fairly rare, but I'd say Raikou. Because I have a shiny roaming Raikou that I have in my Fire Red. I think that's the rarest shiny that I have that's legendary. So yeah, I'd say the Raikou that I have. Yeah, I want to at least do about 2 hours of hunting in these games a day. I think that should be everyone's goal. Just do about 2 hours of hunting a day, if you can. It's the most doable. That's if you do shiny hunt, of course. And the more screens, the better for people. So, yeah, if you can have more screens, go for it. To be honest, I left the floor for you to say Reggie, Go-Go, Gaga. Yeah, I love the Reggies, man. I think the Reggies are my favorite set, especially music-wise. I love the Reggie theme. Oh, yeah, you just reminded me, man. Regigigas is in this game. I gotta shiny hunt Regigigas. Bruh. Yeah, definitely gonna hunt that. Well, I'm gonna be hunting more than just that, obviously. I'm gonna be hunting all of the legendaries in this game. And I can't wait to do that. Because hunting legendaries are my favorite to hunt. Or favorite Pokemon to hunt are legendaries. Like I said, I'm right where you are. I need all the info. Oh, yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, I love these games. Oh, wait. Give me a sec. Let's see. Okay. I just beat your rival for the last time and felt like missing some legendaries. Felt like you missed some legendaries. Turned back around and saw 4 legends you missed. What were those 4 legends you missed? I thought Battle Tower was endgame. It kind of is. I mean, unless you're talking about Platinum and Emerald. But other than that, yes. Battle Tower is basically post-game. Yeah, Battle Tower is always post-game. So, in Crystal... Well, there wasn't a Battle Tower in Gold and Silver, but there was a Battle Tower in... The Battle Tower started in Crystal. Then, you know, of course, the end game of Ruby and Sapphire is the Battle Tower. The end game of Diamond and Pearl is the Battle Tower. The end game of Black and White, they stopped the Battle Tower and they just put in post-game content. So, the Battle Tower kind of lost the aura in Gen 5. Basically. Arceus, Shaman, Manaphy, Regigigas, and Darkrai. Oh, yep. All of them spawn. I think you're missing. Cresselia, and I know Mesprit's not post game because it's a roamer, but you have to find it. It should show up on your Pokétch where it's at. But yeah, I think you're missing those ones too. Maybe. Cresselia, you knew a bit about. A lot of videos say there's only 2 Mon to worry for with the Master Ball. You don't really need a Master Ball for them. It's just that they flee whenever you see them. All you got to do is just set up a mean look strategy and get to chucking, basically. Yeah, you just need to trap it in place. I mean, in this generation, you have a couple methods to entrap it, like Arena Trap. The Arena Trap ability. Like, there's abilities that do that for you. Not even moves. And I think Suction Cups as well. Maybe. I don't know idea. But, yeah. I caught them both without the Master Ball. Mean look for the win. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's how people do it mostly. But I can do Arena Trap as well. Yeah, so they're not that crazy to obtain. You don't need to use a Master Ball on them. I would just keep roaming them until I catch it, honestly. I have time. It'll you know, one ball will work. One of these balls will work. So just keep looking for it. You don't even need the Mean Look or Arena Trap, you know, just be a Chad and just keep roaming it until you catch it. That's the real way to, you know, it's the real way to catch a roamer. But I understand. Yeah. Arena Trap. Why did I not think of that? LL Diglett's Cave. Yeah. Yep, Arena Trap. That's a good one. Oh, it's nighttime now. Damn. Alright. It was a good run. That was pretty decent. Do I want to keep going? No, yeah, I'm good. No, it's good. It's good time. Save the game. Damn. Close to 130 hours in this hunt currently. Now, do we have Pokerus on either of them? No, we don't. We do have a possibility to get Pokerus whenever we hunt as well. Mainly harder than getting a shiny. But, yep, we are going to do what we were set out to do. Okay. I'm going to set this up right quick. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, we found the proper stream, boys. Yeah. This is it. We do a lot here. I swear these were the golden days for Mon. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I love Gen 3. I love Gen 3. Gen 3 and Gen 4 are my heart, basically. They're my life. Okay. So, yep, this is roaming. It's pretty interesting, and then we spend a lot of time, well, not crazy amounts of time, but we spend a lot of time tracking down the roamer, doing the method, and hitting them. And obviously it's the goal to get a shiny roamer. Oh my god, kid. Da, 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 da. There we go. That's a free one off the bat. See, some of them come fairly fast, and others not so much. Other times, not so much. But it's worth it. Oh, damn it. As someone who took a hiatus and came back at Arceus, I probably should say much. But I don't know, man. I think they nerfed a lot, but they also made things better for the gameplay. Is X and Y necessary? I mean, since it already exists, I guess it is necessary for the game. Or for the lifespan of Pokemon, so I guess short answer, yes. I mean, I kind of enjoyed X and Y. Not as much as other Pokemon, but it was alright. I think it's just because I liked Mega Evolutions. Okay. Oops. Okay, this... Ooh, I don't know if it jumps here, but I have to see. Cerulean is a pretty crazy method. Oh, wow. That thing just randomized on me. Holy. Unfortunate. Just know I'm doing the better method on the right side. That's all. Way more consistent on the right side. Guess I go for it. Oops. As one who took a hiatus and... Oh, no, I already read that. Unova and Kalos region are unfamiliar territory, but you want to get over that? I'm pretty sure you can. You could definitely get over it. I feel like I could as well. Okay, we're going to switch it up here. Let's switch it up. I'm pretty sure you can. Yep, just like that. Okay. Is this counting? Okay, yes it is. There we go. Oh, please don't jump. That's all I ask. Oh, I did jump. Lord have mercy. I knew that was going to happen. Here's where it gets crazy. Bro, I don't even know what this thing is even doing anymore. Oh, wait, where was that? Oh, I could still get that. Okay. Okay. Huh. That's a miss. Stars began looking less like ferocious monsters and more like cute little kitten mons. Well, yeah, I started appealing to the demographic, basically, which are kids. So, yeah, you can see why they did. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oops. Oh, I hate when it's right there, man. Let me just do this. Hold on. Oops. Keep on clicking the volume. I mean, I was a kid and that demographic seemed fine back then. Oh, yeah, no, I agree. I don't know. It's just that they went down a different path for the monies. Oh, my God. Now, right here, I kind of wish I was in the water. That's unfortunate. Okay, where is this thing going? I'm just gonna do it. Can't give up. Poké Dollars, man. All about the Poké Doll. Yeah, for that, yeah. The real life currency ones. Oh, of course. Okay, that's not bad. Just move over and then we'll be fine. I'm talking about the roamer. It's being stubborn. Thank you. Jeez. Like, it wasn't even that hard. You do that every other time except for this time. I gotta get the surfing Entei, man. That'd be so sick if it was like the first encounter shiny Entei in the water. Heard good things about mail in this gen. Haven't seen it yourself. The mail is kind of a useless mechanic, but it could be fun in some ways, I guess. I never really did it a lot, but I just learned to appreciate a lot, even if it is little in these generations. But I really do hope these games bless me soon. That'd be very nice. Mime and male, cough cough. Oh, I'm totally unaware. I'm pretty bland. Sometimes. Oh, okay. I may be able to hit that. We will see. That'd be nice. All I gotta do is just go this way. Damn, the route... the route distance is pretty crazy. It just random... you gotta be kidding. That's crazy, man. It was right there, and it just randomized. You gotta be kidding. It's one of these unlucky turns of events. Bro, what is going on with these? Okay, I'll make the executive decision to use the cave. Why'd I make that noise? Oh, that's horrible. Wait, no, it's not. Because we came out of the cave. Okay. I should be good. Ugh, there we go. Oh, why'd it go over there, man? Damn. No, no Diglett's Cave. No, I don't use Diglett's Cave. I used to. No, I didn't really need to randomize it, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, I actually used to use the Diglett's Cave to randomize and try to see if I can get it on that specific route. But, yeah, I just found out that it wasn't really that popular. Oh my god, what is going on with this? I don't know if I should just leave it alone. What if I do this? I have nightmares from that cave. Do you? Why? Why do you have nightmares with that cave? Did it do you wrong? That was the wrong Pokemon. Casually trying to get through, no objective at all. Mons were subpar and fainted already. Yeah, it would be really bad if you ran into that rare high 30 level Doug Trio. Yeah, it can be scary. Okay, that's not bad. It's just that... Will it hit over here is the question. Doug Trio spotted you off the repel trick every time. Yeah, man, it's a high level. Okay, that's good. Spotted you off the repel trick. Yep, that definitely happens. Definitely is a spawn. A very high level. There we go. Now it's working like an actual... Like it's intended to. Cool. When there with your Pikachu and there was the strongest mon, yeah, that's... Yeah, that's rest in peace. That's very rest in peace. And it's fast, too. So you can't escape most of the time. I gotta drink some water right quick. What the hell, man? I have an Illuminate Pokemon. What is going on? Okay, you know what? Maybe doing this would help. Pika dead. Yeah. Excuse me. Yep, I've seen 6,308 Entei, man. Kind of crazy. I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at it just for the LOL. Let's see if we can get a wiggle. 1, 2. Playing mind games with me. 2 wiggles off of full health. So, yeah. It is not impossible to get it. Full health with 1 ball. It was an Ultra Ball. It may have caught. What if I do this? I could probably still get it. Let's see. Let's see. See. Nope. Unfortunate. Boo-ba-da-boo. What in the world? So go back to Cerulean, it'll move up. Oh. I didn't expect for it to move like that. It'd be like that. Got Fire Red and Leaf Green on eBay and found out the cartridges were duped. Do you mean like fake? You can still migrate from your OG Emerald. Loophole, yes, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fake copies that are sold on eBay. Yeah, if you see a really cheap price, just bank on them not being real. They're mainly mainly not legit, but yeah. Yeah, if they're very, very affordable and cheap, then yeah, they're pretty much loose copies, yep. Not loose, but you know what I mean. They're not legit. Yeah, the regular retail price for them are around like 70, 80 bucks and up. So if you don't see anything around there, then yeah, they're not real. And I would report them, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's not doable. Okay, that is, though. Pokemon can't be faked, can they? I have no idea. Probably not. Kind of became your Kanto connection, if anything. Wait, how so? Nice. Oh, you don't own Heart Gold Soul Silver? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, those are pretty expensive. Ooh, excuse me. eBay hunters should approve that price gouge statement. Yeah, for sure. Oh, great. Wait. Okay. Never mind. Nice. Yes, sir. Thanks for a lurk, lazy. Shiny roll 5,371. I think he rolled 5,000 last time. Yeah, 5,000 is pretty common. Go roll, though. All right. Okay, that's good. And that's good. Oh, that sucks. But still a possibility. Oh, wait, was it? Oh, no, it was there when I... okay. I think I messed up a little bit. Yep, I messed up a little bit. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, I need to lock in. Hold on. These are all the W's. No. Okay, we switch it up now. The dogs? Yeah. I love the dogs. Okay. Let's go on. No, fortunate, but gotta take it. Oh, shoot. No, why does it? Oh, shoot. Okay, that's doable. Nice. Hit it. That's what we want to happen. Every time. Reggie Hunt was tedious, but definitely top 3 hunts of all time with Johto dogs. Top 5? Yeah. They're good. They're good legendaries. Good legendary trios. My favorites. For sure. I think even more than the birds. There we go. Ready to take out birds with the rock alone? Yeah, basically, yeah. Okay. Not getting any good hits, man. We need good hits. Oh man, that would have been better. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's whatever. It's unfortunate. It would be better if I did the Cerulean Cave. But yeah, maybe I'll try that for a few. One sec. Okay. Let me finish up these ones. These are going to be the last ones of the night. Land, Sea, Air Legends from Gen 3 is top 3 hunt, but I don't know. Number 1 spot is hard to pick. I say Rayquaza. Again? Damn. Groudon saved you in so many simulation situations. You didn't have a Tyranitar. No, it makes sense. Yeah, Groudon's good. I love Groudon. More than Kyogre. Obviously, because I played Ruby. And he looked cooler. Yeah, Kyogre, Sheercoal, and Groudon, Fissure, OP, yeah. Especially when you put a scope lens on it, I think it is. To make the accuracy better a little bit. Crazy. I should have did that strat. But I don't think Groudon learns Fissure until later on in the game, so. Yeah. Yeah, Rayquaza is good too. Obviously, overall, all around better. But it takes you longer to get if you're not playing Emerald. That Sky Pillar was top hunt. Oh yeah, no cap. Yeah, no, I love Sky Pillar. For some reason I thought it was called Spear Pillar, but no, that's Gen 4. Been having Gen 4 on my mind a lot lately, so that's probably why I thought it was called Spear Pillar. But obviously I know I play both of them extensively, so I know that's Sky Pillar. And Spear Pillar is the Gen 4 one. You just reminded me I didn't catch your Spiritomb yet. Yeah, go ahead and catch it. I don't know how to activate it, but yeah, definitely hunt that. Oh, boy. Google Saurus. Google Saurus. Google is a great source when it comes to that. I never even hunted. I don't think I ever caught... yes, I did. I caught Spiritomb. It was a long time ago. I just don't know how to get it. I have to look back. I'm not getting good randomizations, man. This is killing me. I read that it may be locked anyway, because of DS connections, but I didn't believe it when they said Darkrai was impossible either. So yeah, maybe a reason, maybe a way. I mean, yep. When there's a will, there's a way. I always have trouble right here doing this Entei. Ever catch Mewtwo in there? Not yet. I'm gonna shiny hunt it after these for sure. It's definitely the plan after I get these. Damn, I'm not having the best luck. I just gotta do the Cerulean method, but damn. I've always had those Route 3 hits, so I thought that getting these caves to randomize it would help, but looks not. Looks like not. Yeah, when it's right there, it gets a little tricky. It's probably gonna go the other way again. Yeah, that's where it gets very frustrating. You get a cut? Yes, I did, Beartick. What's up, man? Unfortunately, this is the last one that I'm doing. I'm gonna head out. But it's good to see you. But yes, I did get a haircut. I needed it. It's long overdue. I'm just Not really getting the best randomizations doing the cave, so I'm just testing some stuff, but nothing's working out when I'm doing them. Sometimes it does, but not today. Looking good. Just been watching my buddy stream and knows you were on. Looks good. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, I've been on for better half of 3 hours, but yeah, I need some I'm gonna need some rest, so I'm gonna try to get some rest later. Cerulean on left screen, yes. Because I'm trying to get the Sensei in the water, but some days it's been really good. Other days it's just been really, really bad, like this one. So, yeah, I don't know. What's going on? Oops. Oops. Okay, that works. That works for me. That's not necessarily... Oh, no. Yeah. I messed up there. I was going to do my original plan. No, I should have... no, it's too late. Too late. But if it does show up on Route 4, I'm going to be pissed. Okay, it didn't. Cool. Yeah, it's gonna shoot back, I'm pretty sure. Route 5. That's what it is, Route 5. Oh, never mind. No, it didn't. Oh, now I don't even know where it's going. Oh, man. Cerulean's crazy. I am going to need to study up on it a little more. It's still fairly new for me, so... I don't know the gray areas or the red zones. Well, I know the red zones, but the gray areas I gotta see what's up with. Hold on. Because if we get in the grass, it's unfortunate, but the plan is to get it in the water. Yeah. But more chance I'll probably hit it in the grass, which sucks. But I just have to accept it. boy. Okay, that was a pretty decent day of hunting. I will be back on tomorrow, and I appreciate Strizzy for the raid. And I'm gonna be out of here. Appreciate all the new follows and in the raid from Strizzy. Any reason we want it from the water? Oh, because it looks cool. That's basically it. But yeah. But yeah, you guys have a great night. And what's up? What's up, Mondo? Yeah, we're heading out. I'm sorry, but I will be back on tomorrow. Shouldn't be a crazy day tomorrow, so I'll be back same time, basically, tomorrow. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Veritic, thank you for stopping in. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Shiny roll 2. Where are you guys coming from? Damn, man. Everyone's coming when I'm ending. Even though you're here for a second. Yeah, you guys missed it, man. Wish it yeah, just the timing. Yeah, you got 2. Mondo got 3501. Yeah, you guys want to roll right quick before I leave? That's fine. 409. That's a little better. Rizzle, thanks, man. Thanks, fam. Thanks, fam. But yeah, tomorrow I should be on a little longer. Yeah, low as shit. Alright, I'm gonna get out here and get some sleep. I heard you guys have a good night. He said good.